Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back, you guys. We got My Hero Academia on deck, guys. Season 7 has been absolutely fire, man. The last couple episodes have been insane. Last episode, man, it might honestly be a top 5 episode for me. Just because getting the moment that I've always wanted for Todoroki. You guys know, man, I've been asking so long, but I'm like, Todoroki's taking a back seat. He used to be my favorite character, and now it's like he just kind of stepped back and never leveled up with everyone else. And then last episode, we finally got beyond what I expected for him out of that moment, and I absolutely appreciate the heck out of it, man. I loved that for Todoroki. I loved that for the way that whole thing went down with Dobby and the family, guys. It was a beautiful, beautiful episode, man. If you haven't watched that reaction, man, I definitely recommend you go check it out, guys. But we're gonna jump straight into this because we're coming off the highs of that, and I want to see what is next going into this. The episode's called A Girl's Ego, so I'm assuming maybe this is about Ochako and Toga, maybe, and we're gonna go kind of into that whole thing. But man, there's a lot going on. Long story short, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, do me a big favor, man. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, help push the channel, help the channel grow. It'd mean the world to me. Real quick before we jump in, if you want to see these reactions early and completely uncut, they are currently all available on Patreon. All you got to do is go to the description down below, click on that link, and you can join us over on Patreon. If you want to continue to support the channel so that we can continue to do this. With all that being said, let's see what this episode's got in store for us. With all that being said, guys, let's get into this. Let's get this thing started. My Hero Academia. Let's go, baby. A Girl's Ego.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Whenever you push past your limits, the world turns on its head.
Stay hydrated, everybody. Trying to drink more water.
My origin. If only my life was that simple.
The inner dialogue from Dobby's kind of interesting, too. It's like he has all the hate in the world for his family, but he still has, like, this regret in his heart.
Whether you spend today laughing or crying, tomorrow will come just the same. In which case, we should laugh, don't you think? Why live if we can't have fun?
Toya, were you able to laugh?
Damn, look at her eyes. Holy crap, bro. There's so many twices.
I'll annihilate every last hero! There's no wind! Gotta hold them back!
Ryuko!
There's just way too many of them.
Earthflow's the only thing slowing them down!
Her power, Transform, has a time limit that's determined by how much of a person's blood she ingests. Unfortunately, the heroes have no way of estimating how long she can maintain her current form. Of course, that's not their biggest problem. If the doubles can't be contained, their overwhelming numbers will quickly trample the surrounding areas. Japan and its heroes could drown in a sea of Toga's duplicates.
Oh, shoot. I forgot Hawks lost his quirk.
Heroes!
Damn, dude.
Toya, what happened to you? Are you still alive? Himiko Toga!
I like how she just casually cuts it off.
But since then, you've made me change the way I think! I told you, you're way too late. I'm sorry about that, but I saw you back there! Not another word! You were crying! I bet it's because you couldn't become twice completely! You don't have his full power! Because
Okay, so that was what they were referring to way back then.
Sue's logic makes
Okay,
sense
that answered
based
my
on her
question that I
past
asked a
experience.
couple episodes ago.
And after seeing Himiko Toga's tears, I get a fuller picture. The issue is you have murderous intent in your heart, and it's counteracting whatever affection you feel! I'll make you stop talking, Uchaka Uraraka! Do you really think you know anything about me?
No, oh, no, dude.
Someone like you grew up wanting for nothing.
Dude, Toga, I swear to God, you freaking kill Froppy, dude. I'll lose it.
Himiko, why is your face
look like a deviant.
She only ever wants to talk about weird stuff.
Why can't you be normal? Why can't you just be a regular girl?
Himiko! They said
That
you
stress
drank
and
your
everything
friend's
like
blood?
that
I didn't hurt her. She was bleeding, and I was
literally
trying to
caused her to
stop
chew
it.
into her finger.
People don't act this way! Don't you want a decent life?
Mommy, Daddy, I don't get it.
Oh, you're
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that is a little sus, but
rotten to the core!
I mean, vampires. I've seen TV shows where they can make it work. Oh, thank God, dude. He freaking shoots. Oh,
Two, here!
No! That's not your friend!
oh,
It's Toga!
Every one of you will die. Hold on! Please hear me out! Before now, my whole life, I followed rules, always. I thought that made me a hero. And I figured that if someone broke the rules,
Her face,
it made them
oy.
a villain. But look, Himiko Toga, my friend isn't worrying about any of that. And she's not trying to fight you. She's only asking to talk to you. I think that's way more difficult than you trying to kill us or us trying to capture you. It takes more strength.
yep.
That's
Sometimes
why,
it takes strength
even
to.
though she's a little late, can you have one honest conversation with her?
I gotta pause right there because you know what? This right here, spoilers beware, is exactly why I love Vinland Saga so much, guys. This right here, because this is proof. Everyone's like, "Oh, Vinland Saga so boring. Oh, Fireblade Saga, man." No, Vinland Saga, goated anime because of that, man. Because the strength that it takes to have a conversation to change everything is more courageous and more powerful and more strong than you going out there showing how physically strong you can be. Thorfinn in season 1 going out there killing all these people as a kid, showing his abilities was dope. It was sick to see. But then you see Thorfinn season 2, you see what he matures into, you see what he becomes, where he affects so many people not by just doing bad things, but by the things that he does and he says that are right. The courage that he takes to step up and show that he will do it without violence. Beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. I had to take a moment because, like I said, if I have a moment to absolutely give Vinland Saga a little bit of love, I'm gonna take that. And I love this about what she said is it takes way more strength to have that conversation with somebody than it does to just fight and you know what I'm saying, to talk out your differences.
I'm begging you! Listen to Otako!
Oh shit, she stabbed her in the stomach?
We live in different worlds. The joy and blessings you people talk about are nowhere to be found in my life. The last thing I want is for you to pity me based on the rules that you made up! Don't you dare pity me! It's not pity I feel! Honest! She got me. So I'm floating. Whatever. Doesn't matter. You always act like you're so nice. But you want to cage me and sentence me to death. Or would you rather kill me right here? Like they murdered Jean? This is a win or lose life or death scenario. The only way I survive is by winning! I guess that's the truth for both of us, isn't it? If it's not pity talking, it must be your ego. One of us.
She
will die.
sounds entirely different too, dude.
And you're bleeding out, hero. Besides, I've got the numbers advantage. Sandman's Legion!
Assuming if you kill the source or you defeat you probably eliminate all these clones. Holy hell, dude. Look how many freaking clones there are, dude. That is insane.
The world will be forever changed, thanks to the emotions of one girl.
Destroy her!
I like her new fit. That's pretty badass.
Martial arts! You floated some clones, but I didn't take damage. I know. That's because zero gravity helps others. I never want to use it to cause anybody harm. You had a point earlier. I know you've killed people intentionally, and that's not a fact I can simply ignore. Still, seeing your face makes me think that there might have been a reason you had to do such terrible things! On that day, when the world turned upside down, you had a look of such unbearable sadness when we spoke! You're the one who looks sad! Because I was too! I'm trying to explain that to you! When we first met, I was scared of you! I didn't understand how a person could smile while doing such terrible things! I thought it meant you liked being awful to people around you! I get it now!
Damn, dude. Look at all their
You
faces.
should know! I've seen a lot of happy faces in my life, so when I say this, you can trust me! The smile you had when you said you liked someone was so pure! Perfect! Honestly, it made me incredibly jealous!
You look like a deviant.
I don't want to pretend I never saw that beautiful smile on your face!
Wow, she has that much power that she can affect every single one of
I
them.
can't make the crimes you committed go away! And you've done things that I'll never accept! But if somewhere inside you still feel like having a chat, even a little bit, then I'll give you as much blood as you want! Because I still want to talk about love with you! Amy, go!
The whole parade's floating. No problem. All I have to do is make more doubles. Them too?
These kids are something else. They've grown
Yeah,
so much.
that's
since
literally
our
what I was
training camp.
about to say, man. It's the level that
My
we've
body
seen
is
out of Class A.
going cold.
Class B as well, but man, Class A, you get to highlight some of these characters.
At this moment, I want to reach out to touch you and the sadness that scarred your heart. I started to realize that there's more to the world than my parents. Tons of people need a shoulder to lean on. Then I fell in love with the Sukumi Toria. And
Oh,
now
she
I
said
wanna
it.
touch you. That's the person I am.
She
That's
said
why
it.
I'm here facing you on the battlefield today. So tell me, what's on your mind? Your hopes, your fears, everything! I fall in love too easily. With animals, with villains, with heroes too. Boys and girls, anything alive. Because all of them have such lovely blood flowing through them. Everyone told me I shouldn't smile. It made me so envious. That's why I joined the League of Villains. It was the only place I could live and love how I wanted to. You were
She kind of looks like
sending me
Midoriya in
signs
that.
this entire time. But it took me so long to realize he's disappearing again. You know, if I'm being honest, I also think it's amazing when someone works so hard they end up getting bruised. I know I can't take the place of the League of Villains, but I thought I needed to tell you how special your smile is. Am I cute?
That's not an appropriate time to laugh.
In the world.
That definitely was not an appropriate time to laugh at all. That was just, it was like one of those like super cheesy smiles where it's like, it reminded me a little bit of JJK when he's like, am I cute? The cursed guy from Ghetto, but sorry. Yeah, dude. One thing too that I will say, again, going back to Vinland Saga, and I'm gonna be honest here too, guys. I don't fully understand this yet. And I preface it with yet because I don't feel as though I am at a place yet that I can understand another person by looking at them, and even I, like I said, I'm emotional. I react to things differently than somebody else might, and I'm very confrontational in person. Like if somebody calls me out or somebody challenges me or dares me to step up, I'm very confrontational in those moments. And that comes a lot from my football background and stuff. I'm very competitive in that regard, to the point where I can't fully understand the relationship between Ochako and Toga, because in the same way I can't fully understand in Vinland Saga how Thorfinn could forfeit, the fact that he had all this ability to beat all these people, but instead of beating them, he allowed them to beat him physically, to endure. I'm not, dare I say, mature enough to be at that level myself, but I seek to understand those kinds of things. And I want to understand these two more. I want to understand what it is that Ochako looks at Toga and sees this and says, you are beautiful, you are cute. I'm not saying that you can't see beauty in darkness, right? You can't see beauty in the struggle. You can't see beauty in the pain. I understand that kind of stuff, but it's how do you push so hard and believe so much that there is good to save in there? It's like with Midoriya, man, how he sees so much good in, he just doesn't want to kill him. He just doesn't want to beat him like that. He wants to save him. And like I said, I'm being 100% honest, man. I'm being open with everybody. I don't fully understand that because I personally am not at that stage of life yet where I can understand that, which makes it even more incredible that these guys are high schoolers understanding these situations. And here I am, 30-year-old plus. I don't understand that fully yet. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is I can understand it mentally. Like I can think on it and I could understand the righteousness, that, but doing it myself, being able to put that into action is where I lack. I don't know how to bypass my insecurities, how to bypass my anger, how to bypass my pride to be at that point where they're at. And that's why I think this is so beautiful. It reminds me a lot of Vinland Saga in that regard. So, but I wanted to voice that out loud. And like I said, I wasn't trying to laugh at that moment. I guess you could say coping mechanism. When things are awkward like that, or things are sad or whatnot like that, I tried, that's my way of coping with it, right? I try to change the subject. I try to make it something other than it's not like that. But I appreciate y'all, man. And I hope you guys appreciate my commentary, guys. Like I said, I really try to deep dive and understand the characters and the way that they're thinking, and try to put my own spin on it of like, hey, here's what I think. Here's how I would view this situation. And I think that's what makes it beautiful about these reaction videos is you can go and you can watch someone's reaction, you can watch another person's reactions, and they could be two different reactions entirely, two different insights entirely. One could be just a vibe and enjoying the show, and one could be a breakdown of the show and trying to understand each and every character. And I try to fit in that second category because I enjoy these conversations. I enjoy this about anime. I love that it opens up the topics on so many issues that people don't want to talk about. But I believe this anime is that middle ground to open that conversation. And I love that about doing reaction videos. And I love that about everybody who watches my reaction videos and appreciates them. So again, guys, I appreciate y'all's support, man. We'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.